Well, I am an admirer of Elisa's. Elisa has even worked for me, and the fact is that she is talented.
What's it called? Kermit and Friends?
Kermit and Friends.
Kermit. But if
Kermit,
you're saying
like
not
the
to
frog?
do,
Yeah,
wait.
I actually have watched a few hours of Kermit and Friends.
How many hours have you watched, Natalie?
Oh, no. Probably indulged in 8 hours.
Holy.
My wife and I watched Benji's ex-girlfriends or whatever's going on. We watched this crazy podcast, and I have to say, this is one of the, probably in the top 5 things I think about right now.
She has a podcast, but she gets to come on the radio. It is craziness upon craziness.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I am Elisa. This is Fozzie, and Kermit's watching from heaven. Fozzie's wearing his special birthday handkerchief here because his birthday is coming up this week. Thank you, Gaia Paya, for the beautiful gifts for my darling Fozzie. 1 second, I'm getting a call. Kermit and Friends.
I can't get in.
You can't get in? Oh, my God. Okay, so this is Brandon. Brandon, I want you on the show very badly because you are my witness. You're an eyewitness person. So I want you on the show. Just sit tight. I'm going to get you in there. The thing is, Brandon, my neighbor, beautiful Brandon, we went out last night, right? Tell everybody what we did.
Oh my God, what a mess.
Yeah, what a mess. Why was it a mess, Brandon? Why would you tell people that we had a bad mess last night?
Because you unexpectedly invited like 6 people to our dinner.
Yeah, I unexpectedly invited 6 people to the Abbey last night, and they did show up, and they're Andy, my fiancé's roommates. And yeah, it was a big mess, but that's okay. I love those guys. You know, they're a part of my life now. Once you marry somebody, you marry their friends, you marry their family. So I'm marrying into a big world that I'm not familiar with yet.
But Andy wasn't even there.
Yeah, Andy wasn't there. That's true. That's a good point. Wait, there's a person that it says you're already in there. Who's Brandon then? I see somebody in there named Brandon.
No, that's not me.
I wonder who that is. Brandon, type to me, the other Brandon, type to me in the private chat who you are, because I don't know who you are. Okay, Brandon, I'm going to try to get you in there. Call me in 10 minutes, okay? Okay, buddy? All right, love you. Okay, so if you want to get on the show, even if you're my neighbor, Brandon, Brandon, the link is in your email. It's in everybody's email. I made a huge mistake. It was so stupid what I did. So I sent out an email. I send out an email every week to people that I think would be good on Kermit and Friends. Okay. I do this every week. And accidentally this week, I went out last night with my neighbor, Brandon, and I wasn't thinking, and I didn't BCC everyone. I just sent the email without BCCing everyone. And now a bunch of people are mad at me. Vicky T was really nice about it, But Barry was not nice about it. He called me a bunch of mean names. So I think he's still mad at me now. I don't know who this Brandon guy is. Brandon, write to me. I don't know who you are. I thought you were my neighbor, but you're not. Okay, so we're going to have a great show today. We have amazing musical surprise guests. Contact me if you feel like you can contribute to Kermit and Friends. We have a lot of amazing contributors here. Hold on one second. Kermit and Friends. Kermit and Friends.
I've been framed.
What?
Yes, I've been framed in your calf. I've been framed by Tall Dark in your calf Discord. It wasn't me. He's acting like Brian. He's acting like Brian. And it's not fair. I need to get back into your calf Discord, please. It's my whole life. I have nothing else. Please.
Wait, what happened?
Tall Dark. And he's impersonating Baloney now. And he framed me in your calf Discord.
Oh my God. How?
Framed me in your calf.
Oh.
It's my whole life. Please let me come back. Please.
Oh
Please let me
no.
come back. I was kicked from your camp Discord. It was
Oh.
my whole life. And Tall Dark, this guy named Tall Dark, he framed me.
What did he do to you? What do you mean
He's
framed?
Baloney now.
I don't understand at all what happened. Can you just explain to people how you were framed?
He's saying derogatory things about your show under my name, and it got me kicked. I love your show. I'm so part of the calf community. I love your show.
Oh.
And I would never say anything derogatory about your show. And he framed me to get me kicked out of the group. Please let me back, please.
Brian, I heard you said that that you don't like Kermit and Friends.
No, that's Tall Dark.
All right.
He framed me. I love your show. I would never say anything bad about it, ever. I love you. I've even met you before. I love you.
What do you like about Kermit and Friends?
I love that it's a platform for people like me, who is a nobody, to feel creative and to have an outlet to make friends. For someone like me who's antisocial, I can make friends and I can feed my creative mind within your group. And I enjoy you as a talent. I think you're an amazing musician. And I love your little doggy. And I have a little dog too. And I just love it. I watch every Sunday religiously.
Okay, all right. It sounds like...
Please consider letting me back in, please. I promise. It was not me. It was Tall Dark that did it. I was framed.
So how has your life gone downhill since being banned from the Kermit and Friends fan club?
I've had major depression, anxiety, and I've felt like I've been in a prison of my own mind that I can't get out of. I have no friends, no life, no nothing. I've been in jail in my head ever since I got kicked, and it's miserable. I need the group. That's all my friends are there. I have nothing without the group. I'm nothing without the group. I'm nothing. I need the group to fulfill me. Please.
I feel really bad.
I implore you, please. It's all I have.
Okay.
All I have.
All right, I'm going to think about it, okay?
All right.
I'm going to think about it.
Please.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you later. Okay. That was pretty sad. Okay. So I don't want anyone to be sad at all. So there's a guy named Brandon. That's not my neighbor. Brandon, write to me in the private chat. I don't know who you are. Oh, a friend of Michael's. Who's Michael? Okay. I don't know who you are. So Brandon, just sit tight. Brandon, my neighbor, come on in. Hold on one second. Come in now. Okay. All right. Second, Brandon, I'm going to have you on in like 15 minutes, but I just need to have my neighbor here for now. You'll be next. Okay, so let me just continue my introduction. Then I'm going to bring on my co-host Sugar and my puppet friends and everybody. Just be patient. If your camera is enabled, just trust me, be patient. You're going to get on the show and you're going to really enjoy it. Okay. If you feel like you can contribute to the show, reach out to me on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, or make a comment under this video wherever you're watching. The most people that are watching are on my Elisa Jordana YouTube channel. So that's youtube.com/Elisa Jordana. My email inbox is going wild right now. People send the longest emails humanly possible. So what I'm going to do today is just go over everyone's ideas here. So we're going to have a live writers meeting right here on Kermit and Friends. I want to get my co-host Sugar here and tell her about my big engagement dinner that cost me $138 and my dignity. Hopefully my friend Michelle will call in about that. Here is my co-host and savior, Sugar. Welcome to the show.
Hi, how is everybody?
Hi, I am okay, I think. I'm very overwhelmed, Sugar. It is difficult. Just running the show is very difficult. I've had so many problems. William Quigley is back. I have some puppets to introduce you to. I have all these people here. William Quigley is back. We have that audio of William Quigley, and I'm not quite sure if I'm allowed to play it or not, but it's fantastic. And it really goes over what Sharman Smith was talking about last week on the show, when Sharman Smith was talking about working with men and Vicky T was talking about working with men. It is very difficult. It is very difficult. So she's going to help us navigate that today. Sugar, you look wonderful. I love what you have going on there.
I want to get married today. I think I should marry Andy too.
Okay. Yeah, that would be good because I actually do need someone.
I think that we should all get married like a cult to Andy and we could all be sister. And I especially think that Corey and John Bolton should be brother husbands. I think that would be very funny. Mm-hmm. And then we could all be like sister wives together.
Right. Yeah, that would be nice. In fact, it is difficult. It is difficult being engaged to Andy Dick. That's like one of the most difficult things I've ever gone through in my life.
It's been easy for me.
It was easy for you?
It's very easy for me.
Really?
Well, I kind of figure like if you're engaged to him, then I must be engaged to him too.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So I just want to tell you something. So something exciting that's going on the show next week is we have a guest that's very interesting. So David Amron, our next week guest is a celebrity plastic surgeon. He has his own show on Netflix. He's been on CNN, The Doctors, People Magazine, NBC, Inside Edition, Marie Claire, The Huffington Post, CNBC, The Today Show, NPR, and now Kermit and Friends. So we're looking for volunteers to get their looks evaluated by a top plastic surgeon live on air for Kermit and Friends. What do you think of that?
That sounds scary, but I'll watch it.
You're not going to be a volunteer?
Not unless he wants to do an entire face transplant.
I'm just going to ask him if he could make me and Andy Dick look like Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly.
That would that's actually within the realm of possibility.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, how much could that cost? At least under $100,000.
Well, with you, it would just be makeup.
Yeah, maybe some Botox there. So I'm going to ask him all these questions. I'm going to put him on with Trumpster Bob and all our regular people here. I want to introduce you to some new people, and then we're going to get to our regular cast. The first guy that we have here that I'm really super excited about is named Buddy. Buddy is adorable. He's so cute, and he's our new friend here. Hey, Buddy, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Hi, sweetheart.
Nice to see you.
It's nice to see you.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. So I had a big week, Buddy. I got engaged a few weeks ago. I've been going out every night celebrating. I went to Sir Restaurant.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Are you married? Are you single? What's your dating status?
No, I'm single.
You're single?
It's tough to date when there's always a third wheel.
Oh, I can totally imagine that actually. So when you have a third wheel, is it like embarrassing? Do you get self-conscious?
Well, sure. You can't really talk when there's someone under the table the whole time.
Yeah. So are you lonely? Do you find yourself to be lonely?
No, I got a lot of puppet friends.
Okay, good. Okay, me too. I'm like single. I mean, well, I'm engaged, but the guy I'm engaged to, he's hardly ever around. He's missing right now. He was supposed to be on the show today. I'm getting a call. Kermit and Friends.
Oh no.
Hi. This is Michael Fredo's booker.
Yes.
This is Jimmy Slam Jam. Jimmy Slam Jam calling in. Michael Fredo.
Quig, what the hell is going on? You booked Michael Fredo for the show. Where is
To
he?
get in your back window. This is hold on. This is Jimmy Slam Jam. I work for Bob Obvious. Bob Obvious's offices. This is Jimmy Slam Jam. We're trying to get in. Do you want us on your fucking show or not? Damn it. Michael, hold on. Yeah, Michael's calling me. I'm his agent, and I'm trying to get him booked on the Kermit, KAF, or Kermit and the Gang Show.
Okay.
Is this Kermit the Gang Show?
It's Kermit and Friends. You're on Kermit and Friends.
Kermit, hold on. Melissa, put the cantaloupe on top of the strawberries. Damn it, these people to work with them is crazy.
Quig, what the heck is going on? You booked Michael Fredo, Tommy Hilfiger's nephew, on the show today. Saki the sock puppet. Do you think that this is a good producer? He's just yelling right now. He's calling me yelling in a different voice. Saki, how should I deal with him?
Just kick him out.
Kick Quigley out?
No, kick him out.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I like to give people a fair shot. Quigley was fired from the show, then he quit. Now he's back. Quigley, Saki says I should kick you out, but I don't agree with.
What's your name, Melissa?
Elisa.
Elijah.
Listen to the sock.
Michael Fredo, who I'm the agent of, we get mistaken all the time, but I look a lot like that artist you're talking about. I don't like his work. I think he sucks. I think he does all this abstract crap, and then he does a couple of these faces. I mean, he's, whatever. But Michael, I called because Michael called me and said, call Melissa, right? Eliza, and KAF, the Gang Show, right? And I was like, okay, go on it, whatever. It'll be good for you. It'll be great. And now he can't get into your back. He's in your back room. He can't get in.
He can't get in because he was a little.
He can't even get in. What kind of show is this? Who's producing this?
You're producing this, Quig.
I am not Quig.
Oh my God.
Slam Jam.
Oh my God, you guys, what do I do? That's my producer, Quigley. He's pretending to be someone else. He booked Tommy Hilfiger's nephew, the famous artist and musician Mike Fredo, on our show today to sing for us. And now Mike Fredo, he can't even get in. So what do I do now, guys?
Send him an email, right?
Send him an email. How do I send him an email when I'm in the middle of the show?
I just got here, so I don't know how to do that. What about you, buddy?
I'm at a loss. I don't even know what that.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, K-Bot. K-Bot, I have two.
Hey, Dr. Puppet. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, guys. Okay, just hold on 1 second. Everybody just hold on. I feel so bad getting into fights with Quig every week. Every week I'm in a fight with this guy. It is not good. I hate that. I don't like fighting with people. I'm in fights with 20 different people right now. I sent out a bulk email this morning. It was really embarrassing. I didn't BCC anyone, and everyone got the email, and everybody has everybody's email now, like 100 people. And I just feel like a mess. I feel so sad, K-Bot. I just want people to have fun here, and I want them to enjoy it. I'm getting a call, K-Bot. 1 second.
Well, just forgive yourself and don't worry about it.
Okay. Kermit and Friends.
Hey, Lee?
Yes.
Hey, it's Quig.
Hey, Quig.
Did some guy named Jimmy Slam Jam call you?
Who's that?
He kind of looks like me. He looks like me, but it's Michael's agent.
Oh, okay. Actually, Michael's here. Michael's here, Quig.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Oh, Mike. Okay, so do you want to introduce Michael Fredo? Why don't you introduce him and tell everybody who he is?
Come on, I'll introduce him. Oh,
all right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That guy, yeah, he looks a lot like I do, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Okay,
that's how Michael and I met. I was at a club, right? I guess it was 2002, and I think you were with me, as I recall. I think you were dancing. You were like one of the dancers, the go-go dancers. Remember we used to all follow you around?
Yes.
And we loved you. We were like, wow, we got to meet that go-go dancer. She was hot. Anyway, and then Mike and you sing. So remember I was trying to introduce you to Mike so you could sing together?
Yes.
And Mike's a genius. Mike can fucking sing. He's like Frank. He's like Frank Sinatra. This guy is so talented. So anyway, I meet his manager, Jimmy Slamjan, who looks very similar to I do. His other tooth is broken. He's got not this one, he's got the other one broken, which is weird, and it's almost the same spot. And he did it because Michael hit him with a microphone. So anyway, Mike is talented as hell. I met him years ago, and I was like, when I met him, I was like, kind of like when I met you. I was like, wow, this is serious talent. This is why you moved to New York. You want to meet people with this much talent. And I was like, wow, these two together would be great. Not like you and Andy together. I mean, Mike's, always had a girlfriend. It's not like that. It's not a Me Too thing.
Wait.
Mike can sing.
Wait, quick. What is wrong with...
an incredible artist.
Excuse me. Hello. What is wrong with me and Andy?
Well, let's get into that later. Let's talk about Mike. So Mike can draw. You should see him draw. He's unbelievable. And he's the biggest heart. His mother, his family, his whole family is incredible. They're just really down-to-earth people who happen to have all this success. And Mike is so talented. I just get chills just wanting to see him. I love him. And he's got a beautiful little baby now named Dean, and his wonderful wife. His wife is unbelievable. She saved his life, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, Allison is wonderful. Oh, what a family. And his mom and his brother and his uncles and his cousins. I mean, this guy could talent beyond. I mean, I tried to do an album with him. I'm just not that, and I'm not like a record producer, but whatever. It's like you, at least you're so talented. You could just give this Kermit and Friends show up. Oh, by the way, this show's made me very famous. Oh my God. It's like, I feel like Andy Dick. Come on, laugh, Elise. Anyway, no, get Mike on. Let's talk to Mike.
Well, I want you to introduce him because he's about to sing for us.
He's a really great guy. Who's
he's
got beautiful teeth. His teeth are insane. They're like your teeth. He smells like he's got. Wait till you see his teeth. I mean, holy shit! One time we were both naked at his apartment, and he made me Campbell soup. Oh my God, that was the best.
What kind of introduction is this?
Oh, it was the best. Bring Mike on. Let's talk to him. That's a great introduction.
All right. Introducing somebody with great teeth and a beautiful voice, Mike Fredo.
Bring Mike on. Let's talk.
Hi.
That's a great introduction.
All right. Introducing somebody with great teeth and a beautiful voice, Mike Fredo.
Bring Mike on. Let's talk.
Hi.
That's a great introduction.
Uh-oh, I'm delayed.
Introducing somebody with great teeth and a beautiful voice, Mike Fredo.
Bring Mike on. Let's talk.
Hi.
That's a great introduction.
Uh-oh, I'm delayed.
What the heck is going on? Quig, what the hell was that?
Hold on.
Produce this show, Quig.
It's Jimmy again. What seems to be the problem?
Oh my God. Sharman Smith, dealing with men is very difficult. I know that you are an expert in this. How do I deal with my producer, Quigley? Help me, please. I need your help, and I'm actually begging you. Because I just can't take this. I just can't take it.
Normally I would say manage him up or manage him out. You don't have time to convince him you're his boss. But he actually brings a little something special to the program. He's really rather cute. But it is a challenge, and I want to make sure that you're aware of one very common thing that is taking place now. People tend to talk about it in forms of interpersonal relationships when dealing with narcissists, but it tends to take place in all of our relationships with men. And I want you to be very aware of reactionary abuse, where people do things to you to cause you to become crazy and lose your mind because they want to get a hostile response out of you. I want you to be aware that that is something that takes place in personal relationships, in professional relationships, and any type of dynamic, especially as a strong, confident, independent woman. There are a lot of people who are going to be looking for opportunities to knock you off your high horse, and you need to make sure that you always have your game face on.
So, but how do I do that, Charmin? I'm very emotional.
I know.
I'm very emotional. I run my life through my emotions. I know that is not good.
Right.
And I don't think the way that I am guessing you want me to think, which is just business minded. And
it doesn't always work.
It doesn't work for me. I think it would improve my life a lot, but how do I do that if that's not what I'm like?
Well, it is a skill that you have to work on all the time. Right. And once you become aware that this is something that people are doing to you, it becomes easier to control your response, which is one of the reasons why I want you to be aware, especially as a successful independent woman. This is something that you're going to continue to come into contact with. There are going to be people who want to see you fail. They'll pretend to be cheering for you, but in reality, they're actually doing things to make your life more difficult. And when you identify those people, you want to make sure that you limit your professional experiences with them. You either can manage them up or you have to manage them out, because it is supposed to be a professional, mutually beneficial relationship. This one's got a lot of personality.
Twig, what are you doing?
Hi, Charmin.
Coordinated. Hi.
You're a great writer. Wow.
I'm sorry?
You're such a great guest for Elisa.
Thank you.
You are a great writer. Elisa, she's a New York Times winning, author with
I know
unbelievable books that she's like reading James Joyce. I can't touch James Joyce. He's genius. Wow.
Is that your book, Charmin?
It is. Please, everybody go buy a copy now.
Okay, everybody buy Charmin Smith's book. What's the name of your book, Charmin?
The name of the book is Taming the Titta.
Okay, great.
Yeah, Titta is a Hawaiian word for an aggressive female personality who will fight you. Shakespeare proved that he could tame a shrew, but I'd like to think I proved that you don't tame a Titta. Titta tames you. That angry personality exists within every woman I have ever met, regardless of race, nationality, what country they live in. We need to learn how to control it and own it and use it for our benefit. Quite often, women are told to control their tone, manage their voice, their mood, and make sure they always present themselves in the most calm way possible. But as you can see, that doesn't always work, right? And especially when you have people who are deliberately trying to trip you up. You have to learn how to use that voice inside of you for your benefit.
Oh, that's the best advice. Wow, she is amazing. Thank you so much, Charmin. You'll be back. Now I'm introducing our musical guest. One of them, we have a few musical guests today. The first one is Michael Fredo.
Hi. Okay, I can't hear you right now, Elisa, because this thing is all messed up and in the speakers or whatever. So I'm just going to play for you, okay? Rising up the morning sun, I'm walking down the street, oh, my day has just begun. I'm feeling fine, what's come over me? Ain't ever had a day when I feel so, I feel so, I feel so free. Ain't never had a day, what's come over me, baby, I feel so free. Yeah, ain't never had a day. I thought this day I'd do it all again. I can't explain what's been in my heart, yeah. It's not about a girl, it's about my day and how it started. Now, baby, I feel so free. Ain't never had a day. What's come over me? Baby, I feel so free. Ain't never had a day. What's come over me?
Spider monkey. Yeah, 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 spider monkey. Spider monkey. Yeah, 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 spider monkey. Always putting on a show when he's leaping to and fro, spider monkey. Whoa. He's hanging and he's swinging, the comedy he's bringing when he's jumping all around the place. Such a fuzzy little clown, you can't be feeling down when you're looking at his funny face. Yeah, 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 spider monkey. Spider monkey. Yeah, 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 spider monkey. Spider monkey. Spider monkey. Spider monkey. Yeah, 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 spider monkey. Spider monkey. No, he doesn't have a care when he's sailing through the air, spider monkey. Spider monkey. Everybody clap along with the spider monkey song, spider monkey. Spider monkey. Yeah, 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 spider monkey. Spider monkey. Yeah, 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 spider monkey. Spider monkey. Spider monkey. Spider monkey. Yeah, 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 spider monkey. Spider monkey. No, he doesn't have a care when he's sailing.
So, Saki, what do you think of the show so far?
Well, this is my first time.
I know. I'm so happy you're here. You know, I found you on, I think, YouTube, and you're a big wrestling fan. And I really, when I saw you, I was like, this guy is such a star. I need him, you know, as part of Kermit and Friends helping me, because sometimes you just can't have enough producers. I mean, right now I have 7 or 8 producers, and a lot of them are causing me problems. Do you have any advice, you know, on how to work well with people? Do you work well with people?
I work by myself, so sometimes producers can get a little hard time, but if you can't get along with them, then chances are you can't work well with them, and you might want to end up. I would recommend finding some new producers to work with you. One that can act professionally and appropriately. Yeah. If not, then I would recommend work on the show on yourself, by yourself.
But it's very hard to do it by myself, Saki. There's a lot of moving parts constantly. Like my co-host Sugar made me this great audio clip of William Quigley, and I wanted to use it.
You'll see your. Oh, I'm talking to Michael right now.
He was great.
He was amazing, wasn't he?
Yes, yes, he was.
Look, I'm crying because it brought me back. You know, Mike's a dear friend. Mike, I'm talking to Elise on the phone right now. Should I be Jimmy? You want me to? Should I be Jimmy?
Hold on one second. Okay, so so Sugar, we worked on this audio very, you know, it's hard to do, right? How long does it take you to make an audio clip like this?
Probably a couple hours. Why, did something go wrong with it?
Nothing went wrong with it. Quigley, let's ask him actually.
Yeah, like right now.
Quig.
Elise, Mike wants to come on.
Does he want to talk or does he want to
sing?
He
wants to talk to you.
Oh, he wants to talk to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a good producer, aren't I?
You're something. Okay.
Hey, oh, can I just say something about Charmin?
Yes,
Charmin?
Of course.
She's unbelievable. And you know what? Without women in our lives, we'd be fucked.
Well, speaking
women
of
are the most important part of civilization. One, they can have children. Men can't. 2, the moms got to take care of us. Give me are you kidding me here? My mom, she's my hero. 4'11". So, and Mike's mom's his hero. Right, Mike? Mike wants to come on. Okay. His mother's amazing.
So I'd like to play this audio clip.
So I agree with Charmin, and stop harassing me is what she's saying. Stop being so hard on me. You know, give me a little love. Don't always argue with me.
I don't think that's what she was saying.
Yeah, I think she was saying that you're a little difficult on me. Yeah. That's what I got. Right, Corey? Where's Corey? He'll tell you. Where's Trumpy? Where's Trumpy Bobby?
He's here. He's here. Quig, so do I have...
Where's everybody? Where's Corey?
Everybody?
Where's Lori? Where's Lori? Where's Lori? She coming?
Okay, quickly. So I have an audio...
Bring on Mike. Bring on Mike.
Well, actually, somebody else wants to talk to you. His name is DJ Smooth.
What's
DJ
up?
Smooth.
I love him.
The king is back.
He hates me.
Yeah, well, you know.
Huh?
Quig, I think you've lost your mind. I think you are.
What do you mean? I'm always like this.
This episode has been the ramblings of
DJ, who am I imitating?
I don't know. It's just very disturbing to witness, in my personal opinion.
That's one of the characters on the show. He's great. He was the first producer.
Okay, which one?
I'm not going to name names. If I'm not good enough to do it without me even, knowing who it is.
Oh my God.
Quig, you're starting to worry people, mate. The comment section is just full. I'm reading it now.
Really?
Quig, I think
that's what happened.
I'll take whatever Quig is drinking. Barry, you have a tiny piece.
But wouldn't you be happy if you were hanging out with your friends on Sunday? Mike's my friend, so we always laugh like this. We're better than Andy. Mike and I together are like we kick Andy's ass.
I think you've got something against Andy personally.
No, I love Andy. He's a genius. I want to work with him. I never did that stuff.
Go on, what kind of work are we talking about here?
I want to collaborate on something together, like we are here on Kermit and Friends. We're collaborating right now. And Elise is marrying him. I introduced her.
Well,
no one even thanked me.
Is she actually marrying Andy Dick?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Is that unbelievable?
Yo, fly me out for that. Fly me out for that. I will fly to America to go to that.
Is Callie going to live with you too, Elise?
Quig, I'd like to play your audio that Sugar cut up for us. And we spent many hours making this. Do I have permission to play it?
Well, you're going to do what you want because that's who you are, right? Like Charlene says. Am I pronouncing her name right?
Charmin Smith.
And her husband. No, I really agree with what she's saying. If I come off too hard, just I'll leave the show. But anyway, I don't want to, but anyway.
I just want to make it clear to everybody.
I just don't like that word that I used. That's a private word. It shouldn't be put in public because
Okay. So do you want to tell everybody the word that you didn't like?
No, I don't. My mother would be very upset with me if I did that. Okay, all the Me Tooers will come after me.
So if Quigley's mother or anybody like that is watching, he regrets saying what I'm about to play for you.
No, you're going to play it. I don't want you to play it. I don't think I feel comfortable. That's like against the law.
It's against the law?
Yeah, remember I had my lawyers. Remember that my lawyers emailed you about all this?
Sugar, is that clip against the law?
Maybe.
I was recorded privately without my consent.
If Quig doesn't
I immediately had my lawyers talk to you guys.
If Quig doesn't want it played, I'm not comfortable with it being played. I'm not here to hurt people.
I like the video.
Yeah.
Could we just clip out that word? Like beep
No,
it?
I have the whole thing. I have the whole clip with the fish saying the things that you said, what you
I think your audience is getting tired of listening to me. I'm just not comfortable being on the main too much. I'm a character guy. Remember this guy? I feel more comfortable doing this.
All right. Well, let me know if you
like
change your mind.
Andrew,
Okay. Let me know if you change your mind about the clip. Just text me if you change your mind. Let's bring on our musical guest, our second musical guest, Sugar Snake. You're muted. You're muted, Sugar Snake.
Is this better? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Say, can you hear? Is there a meaning to your grief? Where there is pain, you see grace. As if sacrifice was meaningful and in itself. Your trial and error is error. Staying at the end of a hallway. Dozens of doors you
But if you love a show like Kermit and Friends, like who the fuck can't love this fucking show, right? I mean, you could be a fucking Heil Hitler, Joe Biden supporting motherfucking bitch, but all the shit we agree on is going to come out on Kermit and Friends, and we're just going to fucking hug and love each other virtually on the fucking internet, right? It's all about let's just fucking get along. It's the only fucking show like that on the fucking planet. And that's why I love this fucking show.
Bob, that was a great clip from the Trumpster Bob YouTube channel. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay. So you have something to promote. It's my birthday party. You're throwing me a birthday party. Where is my birthday party going to be located?
Well, if we don't get too many people, we can have it here, which I will do a show later on today, and I will show you the property. And, you know, the big house that I live in. And, or if we get like, you know, around 200 people, we're going to have to get an event permit and hold it at one of the local hotels here.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we could get 500 to 1,000. Well, there are hotels that can accommodate that too.
And how much money are you looking to raise for this birthday party?
Well, my initial figure is around $50,000. But you got to figure in all the factors. Okay, we have the ability to throw a casino-style party. That means the roulette tables, the craps tables, the 21 tables, the slot machines, the whole shebang. And then you're talking about, well, you want some bands in there, right? But you mentioned you might be able to get some bands to fly down here for your party, so that would be cool. But either way you shake it, you still got the cost of the bands, and if they travel and they're not local, like from around here, then you have that added cost also. You know, you're talking about comedians, showgirls, you can eat, all you can drink. It's like an all-inclusive, one heck of a big party. You know, you're talking about one huge big cake. You know, everybody a piece of cake. How big is a piece of cake got to be to feed 200 people? So there's a lot of that comes into play. And so that's why my first figure was.
Wait,
Bob, shut the fuck up, Bob.
Who is this?
Oh, Dumpster Rick. We used to go at it all the time.
You goat fucker.
Okay, so Dumpster Rick.
See what I've had to put up with over here?
Wait, who is this? Is this a friend or foe, Bob?
Well, I guess we're kind of like comrades now, but we used to be bitter enemies. We used to go at it all the time.
Okay, so let me just ask.
What was that guy?
Bob used to be
a.k.a. Mark Connors.
Dumpster Rick, what do you think of Bob creating a GoFundMe for my birthday party and raising $50,000? Do you have any thoughts on that? Rick?
Well, I guess if anybody can do it, Bob can do it. But he's going to have to separate his beer fund, pay donation thing he's got out there from the birthday party. But hey, Bob, wait a minute! You told me this girl was good looking. Damn, she's fucking gorgeous. You lying shit.
I didn't want to overplay it. I mean, this is what it is. She's on metal too. I've already asked the questions.
Yeah, Bob used to. Bob. What?
What, Rick? Both of you guys, your internet is very slow. I like you both, but just fix your internet. Lori, I just saw that you tweeted something to me. Let me just read it. I'm set up like I should run or co-host a podcast, And it's only for the 2 seconds. Elisa Jordana puts me on Kermit and Friends. Do you want to be on Kermit and Friends more, Lori?
That's why I bought this new mic for. It looks more professional.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks great. Okay, so Lori, what do you think of the show so far? Do you like Dumpster Rick? What do you think of Quigley?
He's interesting. I think Quigley's a little too hard on you sometimes.
Yeah.
He wants to project. I think that's what his problem is.
He does. He always gets mad. He quits every week. And part of me doesn't even want to answer the phone when he calls because he's always yelling at me.
He's very emotional.
He's so emotional. And I realize now why I'm hard to work with for some people, because I'm just like him. I'm emotional too. And it's hard to work with someone that, everything stems emotionally. And I don't know who I'm going to get on any given day, Lori.
Right.
So that is tough. So, I have to deal with him a lot, and he calls a lot, and I had this great audio clip that Sugar made. He refused to let me play it. Even after Sugar working long, hard hours on it, he did not like it. And that was really disappointing because I knew it was funny and I knew that the audience would love it. So it's kind of heartbreaking when I have something amazing like that to play and then the person doesn't let me play it.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm upset. But so Dave Robinson, from the UK, the musician, he's been kind of sending me a lot of ideas. I mean, my emails are crazy. I get a lot of emails from Eric Riggs. Wait, where'd Eric Riggs go? Oh, here he is. Okay. So Eric Riggs, and a lot of emails from, who was the other guy? Dave Robinson, and a couple others that give me ideas. And since I have such bad ADD, Lori, my ADD is so bad, it's hard for me to sit and read a very long email. So let's just listen to Dave Robinson's ideas, and then we'll figure out, what we're going to do. So here's Dave Robinson. Hey, Dave.
Hi, how you doing? I had a couple of ideas to run by you and see if you thought that they might possibly work on Kermit and Friends. And one of them was you could do a Kermit and Friends Discord news, and you could put on glasses, like a newsreader and a formal jacket or something, and you just go through day by day, one incident a day that's happened from Sunday on the previous week's program up to this program, and you just talk about what's going on. And then if there's any kind of conflict or anything that needs to be resolved, you could invite the two people onto Kermit and Friends, and you could kind of be Judge Elisa, if you like, and
I love that.
Decide who's right and who's wrong, kind of thing.
So hire a news team.
Yeah.
Of people. I could call it Kermit 100 News. And I could have a team of people reporting on the other people.
That's right.
I love that. Okay, great. So I wonder who would be you have a couple more?
Yeah, I've got a couple more just to run by you, but depending how much time you've got. One I thought would be quite interesting was, and you've been talking about it a lot on this week's program, an Elisa video diary, the making of Kermit and Friends. And you begin with your closing remarks from one week, and then you just make little videos throughout the week of every day just trying to deal with this big cast of characters and how difficult it is to try to manage everybody and put the show together, because people don't really have any idea. People tune in on a Sunday and they don't know that as soon as one program ends, you're getting ready for the next one. And it'd be kind of fun to see what you do behind the scenes.
Wow, Dave, these are such good ideas, really. They're really good ideas.
I had one or two more as well, because a lot of people know you from the Howard Stern show. To kind of bridge the gap between them and Kermit and Friends, perhaps somebody could ask you about one particular Howard Stern show staffer each week. And you talk about them and how they interacted with you behind the scenes, and if they respected you or didn't respect you, and what might surprise you about them. And it could be quite an interesting idea, just to kind of bridge the gap to get people from the Howard Stern show into Kermit and Friends, perhaps.
Wow, Dave. Wow. I am so impressed by your ideas. Sugar, what do you think of these ideas?
I think they're fantastic. I love them all.
I love these ideas so much. Sugar, I just got a private message from you. Was that the actual Sugar sending me that message?
Yes, I'm so, oh, wait, on the private chat?
Yeah, was that you?
Yeah.
Okay, can you?
Tell me I want to play the tape. He said he could do it. He just wanted the words beeped out. So say even.
I think she's want to. Oh, Elise, Mike and I are talking. We're having our own show. We're thinking of leaving this show and starting our own. No, we're not. Yeah.
What? What the hell, Quinn?
Hold on. Yeah. Mike, I don't know. This thing is not really what I thought it was going to be for you. You got that guy Quigley on there. I mean, that guy Quigley's just not the type of person you want to be involved with. Mike, you there? Mike? Yeah, I'm here. Okay. Let's secretly get our own. Let's listen to me. Let's secretly get our own thing going. I think I can get a lot of these fans coming over to your side.
God, I'm not on this for anything except to play a song.
Yeah. Do a funny character when you come on, okay?
Quig, what the hell? What the hell are you doing? Oh my God, Quig.
Weird.
He's so weird. Wait, I'm gonna get Mike Fredo on here. Mike Fredo, what the hell is wrong with Quigley? Can you explain it to me? Can you explain to me what the hell's going on with him?
I am just so fed up with you.
Yeah, me too.
I talk like that.
Oh my God. So Mike Fredo, what's it like being friends with William Quigley? Why won't he release the tape?
He's awesome, but I just like, I'm confused. Like, it's classic Quigley to be like drawn into this cacophony of strangeness. So I'm used to it. It's all good.
Okay, you're used to it. So it's not a surprise.
It goes in one ear, out the other.
Okay, good. So you're very resilient. Okay. So Mike Fredo, is there anything that you want to promote? Do you have another song for us? Do you want to promote an album or anything like that?
Well, I'm not really doing much music these days, but I'm sculpting these guys.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. I love that.
I'm sculpting a lot.
I love those. That is adorable. Aw, that is really cool.
Mike, they're amazing.
You can get these on Art of Michael Fredo.
So artofmichaelfredo.com?
I'm not doing a website yet, but my Instagram is Art of Michael Fredo.
Okay, so on Instagram, Art of Michael Fredo. I love those.
Yeah.
They're so cute. Oh my gosh.
This is Quigley.
That's the evil one.
That's great. Oh my God, that's your best one.
And they all have their
like, that's your best. I've never seen anything like that. You were doing good work, but when you did mine, fuck.
They all have their butts showing. But I've been doing all these. I'm creating an album for these guys, like a kids album. See, Elisa?
Oh my gosh, you're creating a kids album?
I'm doing a kids thing, yeah, because I just had a baby and everything.
Oh, congratulations. Look how great Michael Fredo's doing. He's creating things. He's calm.
Positive.
He's very calm.
Yeah, that's why I thought you'd be a great match. Remember we used to hang out with Mike?
Yeah, he's a great guy. So Sugar came up here earlier. She said
Shame you forgot about him, remember?
All right. So Sugar.
Shame.
Sugar
I
said
remember.
Sugar said
my percentages are going up every week. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Elise. It's your
Sugar said she was disappointed that she couldn't play the audio of you. So are you confirming that you do not want that audio played?
Why? Like, you got a lot of guests. Why am I on here? I got some questions for you before we play the video. Can I ask the questions?
Sure.
I wrote them all down because I always forget.
Okay.
Elisa. I'm going to have to put my good glasses on. Okay. I don't know what the hell happened, but I hope it resolved itself, but I can't see as well as I used to. I think if I take different vitamins, I should be all right. I'm eating a lot of carrots. Okay. A lot of questions. 1, are you really in love with Andy Dick?
I love Andy Dick. He's been very nice to me. He was the first guy to ever ask me to marry him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got to preface that question.
Okay.
because it's like a trivia kind of, you know, there's something attached to it. Okay. If you answer correctly, you will get to buy him a $500 dinner with all his friends. If you answer correctly. Ready. Are you in love with Andy Dick? Do you really? One question at a time.
I have love for him. I don't know if I'm in love with him, but I love him like as a family member. That kind of love.
What's that mean? That wasn't part of the questions. That's still part of the fight. Are you okay? Question 2. Are you willing consistently to purchase meals?
Like for him,
Uber, he can't Ubers, Lyfts. You don't know who's going to come. Are you prepared financially to endure such a potential distraction to your goals in Kermit and Friends with, you know, draining your own money to support? No, Andy, I'm kidding. You're fucking amazing. Andy's great.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's like pros and cons
I would marry. I would think about marrying him.
Yeah, I mean, these questions remind me of a poem that I wrote.
Okay.
I wrote a poem. This might answer a lot of your questions about Andy and how I feel about Andy. Okay. So I'm getting married, and that's a positive thing. But my fiance, Andy, never bought me a ring. He's banned from Uber. He's banned from Lyft. He has no car. We can't get far. At our engagement dinner, I paid for all of his friends. And now I'm in charge of who he offends. Then he called me a whore in front of my friend Michelle. It was very embarrassing. She's nice and normal as well. Oh, but he's not. Normal? Far from it. If there's something bad happening, it's Andy, and he's done it. If there's a dish breaking, it's Andy. He threw it. If there's a car crashing, it's Andy. I knew it. If I have to pay a lot of money for something, it's Andy, and he spent it. And that is not funny because he hasn't repented. Andy punched me softly in my left arm, but he is so skinny. He cannot cause harm. I just bought a house, and I didn't even know it. Andy took my checkbook, and he used it to throw it. He's wearing my pajamas to go to the store to pick up more alcohol. God knows what for. Since I met Andy, my credit score is down. All of my neighbors have moved out of town. My landlord, he asked me, what the hell am I doing? Are you and Andy Dick really engaged? I said, right now, I'm looking for my checkbook and I'm enraged. I gave Andy a computer. It was gone in an hour. When I first met Andy, he didn't even take a shower. At the end of the day, Andy's my fiance. Even if I have to pay for dinner, I'll be okay. Because I'm engaged to the funniest guy in the land. Ordinarily, I'd just date a regular man. I'd say this is better. I'd say this is good. I could always leave California. A lot of people say I should. I'm not allowed back at Dantana's. Of course, we got kicked out. But when you're dating Andy Dick, that's what it's about. I can't go back to the Waldorf or Wally's or Mastro's or Nobu or even Dylan's Candy. But at the end of the day, I'm engaged and I still have my Andy. Did you guys like that? Saki, what do you think of my poem?
That was good.
It was good. It was about my fiance.
Oh, that makes sense.
Are you pretty? Oh, I'm getting a call. Hold on one second, Saki. Kermit and Friends.
Hey, Elisa, it's Claire. How you doing?
Good, good. I have Saki. Do you see Saki? How cute. Oh, you love my poem? Thank you.
Yeah, I saw Saki. Saki's cute. Saki's cute. I loved your poem. I was kind of hoping, we go through the week not really knowing where things stand with Andy. At one point in the week, everything was great. I was ready to ask him questions about his role on Star Trek. Big fan of Andy from Star Trek. But then, as the week went on, and as we approached today, There's not much else I can say. He's an influence in your life, but only you can decide whether it's an influence that you want to keep around or not. You have that power. You have that control. Based on the poem, sounds like there's an awful lot of liability to being with Andy Dick.
Yeah.
It's fun, but a lot of liability. Anyway, the show's great, Elisa, and I like all the new characters. And listen, have a great rest of your day here today. Can't wait to hear what's going to happen with Quigley. Release the tape. Let's hear that tape.
I want to release the tape really bad. I don't know if he's going to let me, Claire. I have to get his permission. Thank you so much for your call.
Love you, Claire. See you later.
Love you. All right. He's a great guy, Claire. I'm so happy he's back. Okay. So, I've been begging Quig all week to release this tape. I can't do it unless he says yes. And it's just a really good topic for me because I'm learning something every day from this, Saki. I'm kind of the CEO here, so I'm in charge of all these people. It's very overwhelming. I just want to entertain people and myself. That's it. What's the purpose of life, right? What do you think it is, Saki?
The purpose of life?
Yeah, like what's the purpose? What's our purpose here? What do you think it is?
We'll have a life. We'll share the appreciate the things we'll have.
Yeah. Like, what's the best thing that you have going on right now?
Well, for me, I'm not wearing pants. Otherwise, for me, what's that question again?
Oh, hold on 1 second, Saki. Wait, Kermit and friends, how can I help you?
This is Goldie.
Hi, Goldie.
Goldie's here.
Aw, Goldie's here. Hey, Goldie, how are you?
Loves Saki.
You love Saki?
Yes.
Do you want me to introduce you to Saki so you can have him as your friend? You do? Okay, it'd be my pleasure because Saki's my friend. If I have somebody that's my friend, he's going to be your friend too. Okay, Goldie? Okay, so I'm going to hook you up with him after the show and you'll be friends with him for the rest of your life. How does that sound?
That's right. I love Saki.
And Saki loves you too. Oh, isn't that cute? Okay, so Saki is here. I hope to stay. Saki, are you enjoying your experience here? Do you like this community?
Yeah, but I have to be honest with you.
Okay.
Listen, before I got on there, I thought the show would be a very good show. Something to do with this Kermit and Friends. I thought this was all things about Muppets, but apparently, I don't know why I'm here, but I thought, you found me on Twitter, right?
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay, so you want me to sing, right?
Yes, I love your singing.
All right. I got a lyric there. I'm going to sing out loud, okay?
Sounds great.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sucky the Sock Puppet singing I've Had the Time of My Life by Bill Madlow and Jennifer Warren. Let's do it. Now, I've had the time of my life. No, I'll never fly like these people. Cause I swear it's the truth. And I wanna be cause I've had the time of my life. And I wanna be I've been waiting for so long now. I'll finally find someone to stand by me. We saw the writing on the wall, as we felt this magical, there was passion in our eyes. There's no way we could disguise it secretly. So we'll touch each other's hand, cause we will understand urgency. Just remember, you're the one thing I can't get enough of. So I'll tell you something, this could be I've had the time of my life. No, I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear, it's the truth, and I owe it all. With my body and soul, I want you more than you ever know. So I'll just let it go, don't be afraid to lose control. Yes, I know what's on your mind when you say, stay with me tonight. Stay with me, just remember, you're the one. I can't get enough of. So I'll tell you something. This could be love because I've had the time of my life. Now I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. But I've had the time of my life, and I searched through every open door, so I found the truth, and I owe it all to you. Now I had the time of my life. Now I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. I had the time of my life. No, I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. 'Cause I had the time of my life. And I searched through every open door, up till I found the truth, and I owe it to you.
All of the while you were trying
How great is Sugar on that, Eric?
Oh, I love Sugar's music so much. I also really love Sugar Snake. I'm such a huge fan of it. It's crazy. You know, he's got
Awesome.
if he's not the most famous, one of the most famous rock and roll legends already, I'm sure that his day is coming anytime now. I love what you've done with your show so far. I was just listening into, you know, all the heartbreak and, you know, all the running around with celebrities. You look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you.
You know, and you look more beautiful each and every day that I tune into the show. I know that pretty soon you're going to be on Jimmy Kimmel, and you'll probably be back on the Howard Stern show. I'm looking forward to that very much. How's the dogs doing?
Good. 1 second. I'm just getting. Oh shoot! I just hung up. I was getting a call. Let me just call him back. Dipshit Mike, our regular caller, finally called in. Let's see if he answers. Hold on 1 second, Eric.
Okay.
Hey, Elisa.
Yes.
Hey, how's it going? I wanted to ask Eric a question.
Sure.
So I know he hung out with Christopher Dick, aka Kleenex, and I know
Mike, nobody here knows who that is.
But Eric knows who that is.
I know, but you know this is a show, Mike. When you call in for a show, it's very important to stay topical. Okay. So do you have a topical question?
Eric.
I know, but then you could just call him privately and ask him that. When you're on a show, you're a very good caller. You're one of my favorite callers, but you have to keep it topical. So when you ask Eric something and there's a lot of people watching, you know, the audience has to know what you're talking about. It just can't go, can't come out of nowhere. It has to like be something that's happening today. So think of something that happened on the show today, right? And then ask a question about that.
Okay.
You want to start over?
I love Saki.
You love Saki? Okay. Okay, great. Okay. So do you have any thoughts on Saki? Any deeper thoughts?
No, you know what? I actually have to go back and watch the show, to be honest, because I've caught the last 20 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. All right. Love you, Mike.
Okay, bye.
All right. I mean, I hate to say that, but like it's really tough when somebody calls in and they just ask something that has nothing to do with what's going on today, because most people that are watching this don't know who he's talking about. I love that guy, Mike, but they don't know who he's talking about. All right. So Eric, speaking of topical, you wrote a book. Can you tell the people here about the book that you wrote?
Oh, that is such a great question.
1 second.
I probably know more about, partying with Kleenex than the book I wrote. Because I also wanted to thank Kleenex too. I remember when I got to Seattle, you introduced me to Kleenex and we partied and he told me all about all these famous celebrities. He's a really good guy.
All right. Kermit and friends.
Elisa, it's Claire. I have another question. It's a question for Eric.
Okay, great.
Eric, do you feel that the Andy Dick situation is a good thing for Elisa, or do you think it's not such a good thing? Just interested in your opinion. I know you care so much about Elisa. I'm just interested. And then I'm going to hang up Elisa and see what Eric's response is.
Okay. Thanks, Claire. That's love you. That's Claire from New Jersey. Great caller.
Claire, I'm so glad that I did hear that, Elisa. I'm so glad that Claire called in, because you know how much I love Claire as well. One of the very first people I met with Kleenex when we were sort of working through the beginning phases of relaunching the show was Claire as well. I pray for your family, for your mom and dad every night, Claire, because I know how much you love them. And I know when they died, you were taking care of your dad. I think you were with him. And you are like such a huge star. And I know when Elisa has her own show and it's like Oprah, you're going to still be there and they're going to still be in heaven and they're still going to be watching. And so thank you so much for that. As far as Elisa's love life, I don't know anymore. But what do you think, Elisa, as far as what I think, what would you think I think about your relationship with Andy Dick right now?
I mean, like 2 people congratulated me out of all the people that know about it.
Yeah.
People are not happy about the engagement. A couple people are happy, but very few. So that just shows me something that I already knew. you cannot rely on other people's congratulations or their adoration or anything like that. You have to do something because it makes you happy, not for other people. So me agreeing to marry Andy Dick, that was just for myself. I wasn't really thinking of anyone else. I was saying, okay, what would be more fun? To not be married to Andy Dick or to be married to Andy Dick? I know I'm going to have to pay for most meals. I knew that I was going to pay when we were at the Sir restaurant and Lisa Vanderpump's son was our waiter. Really nice guy named Max. I knew that I'd be having to pay that bill. I knew it. I had a feeling. I came prepared. I brought, 2 credit cards just in case. And I was right. So, when I hang out with him,
is that like a sign when you're dating someone? I know some people are a little bit more old fashioned. I've got an aunt and uncle that, my aunt, she wears the panties in the house, so she pays for everything while he was taking care of the kids. But is that like a sign for you that you're expecting someone to run to pay for the check and you end up paying for it? And when you see that, what do you, at the end of the night, like at the end of the day, how do you feel about that, inside?
So there are, some things I have to avoid. So when we go to a restaurant, I have to make sure the restaurant is not somewhere I would want to go back to.
Okay.
So it has to be like a throwaway restaurant that I don't care about. I don't go anywhere that's too high up with him. I usually stay on like the first or second floor if we go somewhere. You just have to be careful. That's all. And I'm fine with it. I'm not too upset. I love him. I really do. He's a good person, actually. Yeah. And, I thought for sure I'd get COVID because he always has a group of like 10 to 12 people, but I haven't gotten it. So it's been okay. You wrote a book that's on Amazon right now. What is the title of your book?
Oh, that's a real good question. Thank you so much for asking that. It's called, if you type in Kermit and Friends on Amazon, it's the only book that comes out. And it's called Do's and Don'ts, A Guide to Marrying Elisa. Just circling back, have you told your parents about dating Andy, and what did they say about it?
Well, my parents watch this show, and they don't really ask me too much about Andy. I mean, they ask me if he's coming on the show, and I never know the answer to that. But I think they're okay with it. They don't know what to think. Nobody knows what to think. But I enjoy Andy. I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he's a good guy. I mean, obviously, Quig here introduced me to him. I wouldn't have even been engaged.
I've been working on this.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric, you inspired me.
Hey, you inspire me too. You're an extraordinary artist.
Did everybody see this?
Wow.
Yeah,
you got a jock shot.
Yeah.
And whose picture is on that shot?
Can you see?
There quickly.
Is that clearer?
Is that at least? Is that?
Yeah.
There's no way you put the biggest talk show sensation of our age.
Yeah,
on that picture. That's so kind of you, Quigley.
I took that shot. I put something on. I took that shot, made a quick design, and I figure Sugar's doing some great work for women. With the other undergarments.
Charmin, is this me too? Yeah, it is.
Earlier when I mentioned reactionary abuse and people doing things just to get a response out of you, you've had several guests on today that are excellent examples. Right? You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. I don't think anybody wants their face on a picture of a random jockstrap. I don't think any girl really wants that. Probably not in a professional environment, right? You knocked that one out of the park, sir. You absolutely know what to do there.
I thought it was a darn good design.
I mean, you clearly thought
everybody wants me to do their portrait, Charmin. Everybody wants me to do their portrait.
You're able to, fully visualize something and put it out into market quickly. That it is a skill.
I couldn't believe I got it done.
I mean, you're very creative.
I'm not good at Photoshop. I'm terrible at it.
You just cut that sticker out.
Oh my God! Elisa actually motivates me because she's very good at Photoshop.
Is she very good at Photoshop?
Oh my gosh, she's good at so many things. She's great. She's inspired me. She's kept me involved. She's kept me involved.
Thanks, Quig, I guess. I don't know, Charmin. I mean, obviously that's me too, but we just let it go sometimes. If I let things like that go and I don't complain about them and I just you just push it to the side, like what would you say? Would you say that you just try to ignore it, or do you face it head on? Because it's so unfair. I feel like it's uneven. Like he could put my picture on a thong, but I can't play a little video of him.
It's not a little. I said, Charmin.
I'm really curious.
Charmin, may I tell you something? One of my dear friends, besides my two amazing sisters and my nieces who really keep me in check. My niece told me, I went to hug her goodbye when she was 8. She's got two brothers who are great, and her father. I always drop names, but my brother-in-law is one of the leading brain surgeons at Harvard. His name's Dr. Jeffrey Arley. He'll probably hate my family's going to hate that I'm bringing their names up. Anyway, my sisters are incredibly accomplished women. I mean, I've been blessed with having very strong women to keep me in check.
What does that have to do with that thong, Quig?
I'm sorry?
What does that have to do with the thong and the video?
Well, I'll get to that part in a minute, but but I want to say is, but one of my friends, I was kind of, I guess, dating her or something, and I didn't know for 1 year. For 1 year, I didn't know. And I live out here in Amagansett, East Hampton, and Harvey Weinstein was.
I just want to know one sec. Kermit and Friends. Kermit and Friends. Mike, Kermit and Friends.
Lisa, can you hear me?
Yes, hi.
Oh, I have a statement about Quigley. I think he's a psychotic person that would probably be a murderer. Never go to his house because he'll put you in a hole and tell you to put lotion on your skin.
See, that was topical, Mike. Good job. Okay, that was very topical. Very good. Good call. Good call. See, that was a call. That call deserves an award. Hey, Quig, did you hear that call?
Amanda Gordon is an amazing person. We should try to get Amanda Gordon on the show.
Okay, Dave, you had a thought about Quig. What was your thought?
Well, really, it was just the idea that just because you present a program, it doesn't mean that you want to have your face being put on underwear and being objectified and stuff. And I know it's all, he's kind of doing a bit and stuff, but you are a human being, and it's difficult to do this all through the week. And you're dealing with such a big cast of people, and people need to talk about you respectfully and to be kind about you.
All right, Quig, do you hear what the great Dave Robinson just said?
I could see their point. Yeah, absolutely. I just got excited. I figured this might be work. You do it to me all the time.
You're not allowing me to do it to you. I want to do it all the time, but you're not allowing me to. You're not giving me permission, and that really takes away from the show. So I'm like, what should I do?
I just want to apologize to all the women out there before this video comes out, because I said a bad word that I should keep privately in person, but my phone call was being recorded against the law by my friend.
No, but you said I could use it. You're saying I can use it now.
No, I didn't even know about the video until you played it after we had the conversation.
Oh, never mind. Okay, let's just welcome back to the show, Mike Fredo. You're muted, Mike.
Hey.
Hey. How's it going?
Good. Hey, I thought I was muted when I was singing, but
no, you were singing beautifully. You're a great singer. You're a great person. Do you have any time on your hands?
You too, Lisa.
Oh.
Hey, it's so great to see you after all these years.
Yeah. Do you have any time on your hands to be William Quigley's handler?
No, because I have a 2-year-old, so.
Oh.
My hands are full.
Oh, William Quigley's way worse than a 2-year-old. Okay, so let's bring on Trumpster Bob, who's going to promote his GoFundMe, and then we're going to talk to Corey about the after show. Trumpster Bob, I'm very large behind you. What is going on over there?
That's what you would look like weird. Well, I found a picture of you partying, and I was like, that's the kind of party we're going to have. Big party, everybody dancing, music all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
you
so
won't
Bob's
see Elisa
throwing this
Jordan.
party. All right,
That's
so Bob's
Elisa
throwing
Jordan.
oh my gosh. Okay, so Bob is throwing a really big party for me. He's raising $50,000, going straight into his account. Corey, what's going on today on the wrap-up show? Anything exciting? Can't hear you. You're muted. Corey.
I'm on mute. I forgot I had myself on mute.
That's okay.
Well, we're going to have a lot of discussions because we're going to talk about Quigley. He has some issues. And Fredo and Quigley, you got to join because I kind of talked to you, Fredo, because you know what Fredo means in Italian?
What?
Mike.
Yeah, I know.
Mike,
Yeah,
let's
you know what Fredo means in Italian, don't you? So why would you want to name yourself that? I don't know.
I didn't name myself that.
Talk about Brian's whining and crying because we're going to discuss it, but why does he have to
I didn't name
have an
myself.
audience to talk to?
I didn't name myself.
That's his last name, Corey.
I did not name myself. My parents.
I'm sorry,
named,
Fredo.
They didn't name
Sorry.
myself. My ancestors named me.
But yeah, we're gonna
ask people from like 300 years ago when they got here, you know, from Italy. Like, you can't blame me for my last name.
But you got to join the wrap-up show so we could talk about that a little bit more.
Look, I'm not into the Godfather jokes or anything.
It's
anymore.
not. Those
are from high school.
Put that in there for a reason because Fredo.
Yeah,
means
but that's
the
from
weak
high
one
school.
of
Chris
the family.
Cuomo already got the honor
The
of
sad weak
taking
one of the family.
the lead
That's
on
why
that.
he was named that in The Godfather.
Okay, hold on. I don't think he wants any part of that, Corey. Just 1 second. I'm just getting a call. Kermit and Friends.
Hey, Lisa, this is Eric. I wrote you a song, and I was wondering if I could play it for you before we wrap it up.
Sure. Why not? Yeah, okay. So here's Eric. He's going to play a little song.
Okay, check this out. I've got my guitar right here and my amplifier. Hope you guys can hear this okay. It goes like this. This is a tune I wrote for you, Elisa. It's called Lady Rock and Roll. It goes like this. I spent my whole life chasing my own shadow. I think I've just seen a ghost down those alleyways playing on the radio. Lady rock and roll, I set the Holy Ghost down from my halo. Talk about original sin. They call me Eric, baby, I can be your very best friend. Lady rock and roll, you broke my sword, so I broke your shield. Just to steal your shield. On the boulevard of broken dreams, I've been killed by the wheels. I knew the Lord would come for me in the end. I think I've just seen an angel. Her name's Elisa, and her sexiness is out of control. Lady rock and roll, will you marry me if I promise to come home? After overthrowing the king, I'll come inside of you if you can come inside of my wings. Lady rock and roll, you broke my sword, so I broke your shield to steal your shield. On the boulevard of broken dreams, I've been killed by the wheels. You don't need a license to drive my car. You don't need a fake ID to get in the bar. If you are Elisa, you can have my heart. Lady rock and roll. Lady rock and roll. Tell your mom and dad. Lady rock and roll. Tell your parents that. Lady rock and roll. Tell the whole world. Lady rock and roll. Tell the universe. Lady rock and roll. That Elisa's show, Kermit and Friends church service is airing every Sunday. Amen. That's me. Good night, everybody.
That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. I just had such a great show. I enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it, Quig?
It was all right.
What was wrong with it? What's your problem?
No, I'm just thinking of Charmin. I liked her.
Yeah, so you should connect with her. See, this is how you make friends here. You meet people you like, you follow them, you join the Kermit and Friends Discord. If you're not
cool. Eric's cool.
Eric's awesome. Yeah, of
Good
course.
guy.
He's a great guy.
Eric,
So
would you wear a striped suit next week with maybe a black shirt?
Did you?
I'm thinking aloud.
All right, hold on. Kermit and Friends.
Elise, can we bring Mike on?
Supertramp.
Hey, Supertramp. Thank you so much for calling in. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Say, I was just wondering what happened to Brandon today.
He was late. See, that's the thing. I was out with him last night. Brandon was out late. He was at the Abbey and he got in here late. So you have to be early. So if you want to be on Kermit and Friends, you have to get there early. I cannot be paying attention to kicking people out to let other people in. It's too confusing. So I'm still trying to figure out how to make the show the best it can be. And by me being confused, by trying to let Brandon in and kick people out, it's like just too much for me. So people have to get in like 10 minutes early or they can't get on. And I'm really sorry about that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get Brandon on this bandwagon and get him in there like 20 minutes early because he's been gone for over a month now.
I know. Yeah. So, okay. So thank you. Thank you for the call, Tramp. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. So, okay. So people that are watching and that want to be involved, like, do not be afraid to reach out to me because I want everybody on the show. It's just really hard. Oh, hold on one second. I'm getting another call.
I apologize for taking up too much airtime.
Kermit and Friends.
Oh, hold on. I was just wondering, can Rick share, did he self-publish or did he get a publisher?
Great question. Eric, did you hear that question? That was Tall, Dark, and a Handful.
Oh, that is such a great question. And yeah, of course, I can wear a striped jacket for you sometime in the near future, Quigley. I may have to expand my my wardrobe base for you. It was a miracle. You know, it was a miracle. I was published by an angel. I think the angel was Jeff Bezos. And I know Jeff Bezos and Mrs. Bezos got a divorce recently. I was wondering what you thought about that, Elisa. You know, and why you would imagine that the richest people in the world would, for some reason, split up with each other.
I don't know. Relationships are really tough. Like this sock puppet just said to me that he doesn't want to be on the show again. Saki, why not? Why don't you want to be on the show again?
I saw the comments in the last feed on YouTube that said inappropriate stuff to me. I thought this would be a show about Muppets and stuff. Inappropriate stuff. But apparently, this is what I get in return. And I hate that. Too much trolls here.
I'm so sorry, Saki. I didn't want you to feel upset at all. I wanted you to have fun. You didn't have fun at all?
I did at first, but then when I saw the comments in the last feed on YouTube, along with the audio on the last feed I checked on my phone, I realized that the audio was terrible because I was using a Windows laptop.
Saki, I don't want you. This is like the exact opposite of what I want. I don't want you to listen to what other people say because that's their experience. That's their life experience, how they're viewing you, right? So you are beautiful on the inside and on the outside, both. You're full of joy. You're amazing. You're incredible. I admire you. Your work is brilliant. Your YouTube channel, Saki the Sock Puppet YouTube channel. I want everybody to follow this guy. He's going to be a big star with or without Kermit and Friends. You hear that, Saki? With or without us. Okay?
Woo!
Yes.
Alyssa, listen. I'm sorry that I was very upset. I didn't know until you told me that. I'm just here to have fun, and you're right. We're all here to have fun, not to have trolls go after me. Because I've dealt with that experience before, like 3 months ago, and it was terrible.
Yes. So, but there are always going to be trolls, Saki. You have to know that. You're never going to have a perfect situation. I have never had a perfect situation in my entire life, okay? So in my life, I've never had something perfect. So what you do is you take an imperfect situation and you make it your own and you make the best of it. So anything that you go through in your life, Saki, you just make the best of it. You come from love in everything you do, no matter what it is. So I just want you to go forward. I would love for you to be on Kermit and Friends every week. That's my dream. If you want to, you're very welcome to. If not, you'll do your own thing and be brilliant wherever you are, okay? We're here to encourage people. We're here for people to enjoy themselves, to have fun. I want to thank everybody for watching the show today. You know, in the spirit of Kermit, I love you. I'll see you next week, the same time, the same magical place. In the meantime, please join us in our Kermit and Friends Discord fan club. Reach out to me on how to get in there. Subscribe to Elisa Jordana on YouTube. Like and share this video. Subscribe to me and do everything with love, light, and don't forget to live in the spirit of Kermit.
Rocky Horror meets the Monkees meets Cartoon Network's Adult Swim. Lair of the Lizard Queen submerges us into the world of Shea Peyote, a hard-living, hard-loving rock and roll groupie who overdosed and died from a cornucopia of psychedelic drugs while enjoying carnal pleasure with her favorite mystical lead singer.
That's not my problem.
The combination of drugs and spiritual ecstasy left her in a perpetual state of immortality, including 2 extra pairs of arms, all with their own special powers, and also pregnant. Having given birth to the Lizard Prince, she now finds herself with a fully grown child who is brilliant but hedonistic as all get out.
I was born of a corpse with a knowledge of things that you just can't process with your normal brain.
Shay also fairly recently had another child, the winged, potty-mouthed Lizzie the Lizard Princess, whose paternity Shay describes as someone at Comic-Con. Lizzie likes to play her drums and is actually very good at it, so since Shay loves to write songs and sing, they have a little band together called Riptide. The realm they live in has posters on the wall that always has something to say about the goings-on, musical and otherwise. And all manner of characters come and go, whether it's through the portal to hell in the practice room, or just because they've dropped by to share in the debauchery. Everything is cool in the lair, and anything, and I mean anything, can happen there. Every episode has an original song and lots of comedy, raunchy and otherwise. Come join us. You can check us out anytime you like, and you may never leave, except you will, because the episodes are all 8 minutes long.
Mommy sucks.
Turn me on, dead man.
Pizza. Pizza. I want the pizza. Pizza. Pizza is my favorite food. I want the pizza. Pizza.
If you're a long way from home, can't sleep at night, grab your telephone, 'cause something ain't right, that's evil. Evil is going on. I am a whining you, brother. You better watch your happy home. If you're a long way from home, can't sleep at all, you know some mule is kicking in your skull, and that's evil. Evil is going on. Yeah, I am a whining you, brother. You better watch your happy home. better watch your happy home.
All right, guys, I just want to tell you another thing. I'm just back right now because, there's a lot of people here that are extremely talented, like Dave Robinson and, the Sugar Snake and the Mike Fredo and the William Quigley and Eric Riggs, Trumpster Bob, everybody. I want to really promote people in the arts, right? So I want to promote people in the arts. So Trumpster Bob actually has a song for us. I didn't get to his song today, so I just wanted to bring him back real quick. Bob, do you have a song to sing for everybody? Bob, you're muted, Bob. What the hell's going on? Oh, I muted you. Yeah, Bob, you have that song?
Well, I would rather save it for next week so I can really perfect it, but it's a really good song so far.
So I was about to end the show. I was about to end the show.
Let me end it this way. Let me end it this way because I just want to give a big thumbs up to Elisa and her creativity with the show. I don't agree with Dave about everybody respecting you all the time and just being, with a fake niceness and all that. I think it's better when we do have a little strife to overcome.
Yeah, because that's life, right, Bob? It's just not perfect. It isn't. It's not perfect. And the Saki guy taught me a lot today because I could see his situation really clearly. So Saki, this was his first time on the show. He didn't understand it yet. He thought it was going to be one thing. It ended up being another thing. But that is life, my friends. That is life. You think it's going to go one way and it takes a hard left the other direction. But you know what? If you're talented, if you're ready for things like that, you can handle it and it could turn out better than you expected. What?
Why am I picking your nose?
Bob, just stop doing that. So everybody, if you come on this show and you think it's going to go one way, it's not, okay? You just got to be ready for it and just look at it as something fun. Don't take it too seriously. That's where we get into problems. Like William Quigley's constantly mad at me, right, Quig? And, you don't want to take it too seriously.
I'm never mad at you, really. Well, once in a while.
Yeah. So
I've done a lot today. Today was great, Elise.
Yeah, I think it really was. Lori, did you enjoy?
Lori, finally.
Hi, Quigley. How are you?
I mean, what took so long for her to come on? Oh, you were busy.
It was a packed show today, Quig. I want to get everybody on. I love Lori. She has her new microphone. We're celebrating people here like Lori.
Oh.
And I'm just happy.
Let's talk to Lori a little bit.
My friend Musa is here next to me. He just realized that I was on camera.
Let's see him.
Musa, come here.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, Moose.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Cool.
Wow.
How
Looks
about
like I grabbed you by your hair to pull you on the show.
I pulled you by your hair to get you on the show.
Sorry, the Me Too thing. The Me Too thing. Watch the Me Too thing.
Well, I'd love to watch the Me Too thing, Quig, but you won't let me. And I'm going to work on Quig all week this week.
Bring Lori back a little bit for the ending.
The way you talk to her, it's the way you would talk to her in private. You don't understand. I have to explain it to you. You do not understand it. That's okay. That's okay. But
she laughed.
No, I know. But you can't just talk to her like you talk to a friend. You have to make the show work.
We're becoming friends.
All right. So reach out to her. Just reach out to her. You guys. Oh my God. All right. So Quig and everybody, I want to promote you here. I want everybody to do well. I want everybody to join the wrap-up shows with Trumpster Bob and Corey and Lori and everybody. I appreciate everyone here. Everyone. And send me videos, send me ideas. Dave Robinson came up with some great ideas today. I want everybody to be creative here and just have a good time. So if your name's Saki, if your name's Eric Riggs, if your name's Trumpster Bob, Sharman, everybody find each other at the after shows. Have a great, great, great time. That's all I want here. I really don't want anything more than that. I just want people to have happiness. That's it. And I'm looking for that for myself too. So let's all chase that, chase our happiness and spread love to each other. And I'll see you next week on Kermit and Friends.